Alright, so this seems to be working. So this is a mission I've been building, hoping to be able to fly it with an F4, but I guess that's not happening today, maybe tomorrow. So instead I'm going to be using an F-14 to drop Mark 82s on my targets. Some of these are some parked planes at this target area here, this airfield. I think I have some MiG-29s and Su-25s, and there's an HQ close to a forest here with tents and trucks and stuff. And so I was thinking this would be a fairly easy thing to do with the F4, not too complicated, but there was a delay, I guess, today, so we'll try it with another Heatblur module, the F-14. So since I was supposed to fly an F4, you'll see I even put a placeholder F4 parked on the taxiway. I was supposed to fly with Greek F4. I tried to find a skin that was about as close as I could, which is the aggressor version of it. So it sort of looks Greek enough to me so that I can pretend just for fun. So let's go enjoy trying to drop dumb bombs with the F-14. I watched a video today and I got to learn a little bit how to do it, and I did a little bit of practice earlier. I thought it would be a little bit harder than this, but it's not that difficult, and the CCIP works pretty well in this plane, and this is something I love to do with most other planes I have, so let's go give it a go. It's a good review of the F-14 for me as well, since I haven't flown it in ages. So there, it's a mission where there are F-16s and there's a Mirage also that's available to fly the mission, but as you can see, there's no F4, so we put an F-14. So let me get myself set up here like that. Alright, so as you can see there in front, I've parked a Greek F-4E there. Oh, I'm gonna have to restart the mission because my throttles were on the off position. Let me just set my switches just to be proper. So we'll just hit the quick and restart. There we go. Alright, let's do this for real now. So yeah, as you can see, I've got this aggressor skin on the F-14 that sort of looks similar in color with, you know, those on the Greek F4. The new one's gonna look a little bit better than this, but we're stuck with this for now. But yes, as you can see under the plane, there are a lot of Mark 82s there. So it's rows of 4. You have, I think, 3 of those, and in the back there's 2 more, which are blocked by the hook, so that's why there's not another row of 4 there. But that's a lot of bombs, so first we need to go to the back seats. We're going to go look here at this section. Because I want to use Mark 82s, you have to make sure that this is what you have selected here. And so that's the correct, that's the low drag version. Here you want pilot, which will give you CCIP. Again, instant for the fuse. I am going to drop them in ripples, but I want them to drop single. And then you have the nose tail safe and nose, so I like to just cycle it to make sure it's on nose tail. Gun we don't need. Interval I kind of like to give it about 70 because it's like 70 as you can see. And quantity 4 works pretty well. So I think we have 14 total, so we'll drop 3 times 4 and then just 2. And it's in those center pylons there that we're going to have these bombs. So that's how we set it up here in the back seats. Might have to come back to play with the waypoints, but that's about all I need to do here. And so for now, what we'll do is we'll taxi, and then we'll need to spread the wings and get things ready for flights. So get my tracker centered. Here I'll just hold short so that I can set up my wing. Bring it forward like that. Do the reset thing. Here it comes. And then I'm going to set it to auto. And so for now, takeoff mode, that should be good. Flaps. Alright, so let's get this big baby ready to go. Gear are coming up. So normally if I was flying this as part of a package, I would probably climb up to Angels 24, which is what the flight plan said, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go directly, change to the target waypoint, so that I can just fly directly there. I'll climb just under the clouds. So we're about 48 miles. Let's do cruise. Get this going. look underneath at all those bombs. That's 14 Mark 82s. Climb a little more. Four miles. Can get there pretty quickly at that speed. We can already see the airfield there down below. So what I'll do, I think, is I'll go for the parked aircraft first. So let's go air-ground. Got ordnance set up there. That should work. I'm going to move left a little bit to my target, more or less line up with the runway, but I'm going to be heading for the parking area where the planes are. Could be some AAA. We don't know too much about the man pad situation, so I might drop some flares as well. But yeah, I can see the parking area there, so let's go pay them a visit. Taking a straight line in, just so that if there is AAA, they have an easy shot on me. And now I think we can make a nice dive. And we'll go for those two planes there first. Alright, let's drop some flares. Let's see what happens there. Got some hits. Yeah, looks like they're on fire there. I think now what I'll do is I'll try to go for the HQ, and then maybe I'll come back for the attack planes. The HQ is there on the edge of the forest. Right about there. Bombs away. Dropping flares. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, now I hear some AAA. So I'll make a circle like that and then come back again towards the parking area. Drop my remaining bombs on some of those attack planes. Now I think I have 6 left. So one of the things you can do, stabilize the plane. Let's just invert it. It's going to be easier. There we go. We'll do that. Set an altitude hold. And then I'll go here. And instead of 4, I'll drop 3. So that I'll drop 2 even loads on the 2 planes that are remaining. So go back to the cockpit, turn autopilot off. To have too much of a predictable trajectory for the AAA. Trying to get a look of, yeah, those 2 dots on the parking area. That's the attack planes I want to attack. So let's try to go for those. Bombs away, bombs away. Oops. Having a little bit of a slowdown. Kaboom, kaboom. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's see what we can see. There's a AAA there, but yeah, most of these targets have been hit. And this area here is on fire, so that looks pretty good. So now again we'll go to the back seat, switch to steer point 3, we'll go back to cruise, master arm off. We are heading home. Fun going home, right? Although we are supersonic over civilian areas, so maybe we could slow this down a little bit. Haven't done much nap of the earth flying with this plane lately, so maybe we could have fun following some of these valleys.
The sink rate is too high.
Don't eject, Jester, don't eject. Alright, let's climb back to Angels 5 and then get this thing ready for landing. Airfield's gonna be in that area. If I remember correctly, it's 7 miles, so lower this to 7. Increase this to 9. This is on transmit received. Switch to TACAN. See it's there, 15 miles. That's the runway there. Had a few little slowdowns during the flight, but it's doing okay now. Over a little bit to slow it down. Safe speed to drop the gear, drop our flaps. Switch to landing mode. Set us up ready for landing at a good distance, but since I don't fly this thing very regularly, I kind of like being lined up early. The one thing I can do so we're not too bored is I can do this. Make it happen a bit faster.
$500, $400,
Let's get our feet on the pedals. Down, air brakes out. Nose wheel steering is enabled. Set the wings to manual. So let's turn it around. We'll go park it to next to those planes over there. Hey, the shape of the window in front is a little bit like that of the F-4, right? Can't fly it, but at least we can park next to one. The same thing happened to me earlier. I can't use my mouse.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
get the wheel checks. Can turn out the engines. Get our canopy open. And that'll be that for now. So yeah, I got to drop some Mark 82 bombs with a big old plane. Not just the one I thought I would. I hope you enjoyed.